30 years ago, the term to be religious wasn't a bad word. But it became bad because of all the mishandlings of the religious people. And so you've co-opted what I began calling myself when I was 20, about 30 years ago, spiritual. So this is the kind of comment that comes when a person does that. Are you not referencing God and the Bible? Religions are new. However, the word's been around since the beginning. No, it's not. No, it's not. You see, your book tells you to study to show yourself approved. And if you actually studied beyond just rereading the same things and just accepting the same doctrine that you've always been taught, then you would understand that it is a virtual impossibility if you looked outside your Bible to say that the word has always been since the beginning. Because according to your book, that beginning was only 6,000 years ago. And we know that the history of man and the history of previous religions has been around longer than 6,000 years ago. We would also know that Adam didn't have the word. Things had to be given to Moses. Things had to be given to, Isaac and Jacob and so on and so forth down the line. Hell, Hezekiah added more to it when he edited your book way back in the 500s. The first mentioning of an Israelite wasn't until around 1400 BCE. And that was when they got their ass whipped. So, the word been around since the beginning? No, because in the beginning, man looked at the mountains and looked at the rivers and they looked at earthquakes and they looked at storms. And they believed that there was a deity that created those storms or handled those storms or decided when they would occur, decided when an earthquake would occur, decided when a hurricane or a volcano would occur. They decided when a drought would occur. They would decide when it would be bountiful and when there would be famine. This is why they were sacrificing humans and animals to the deities. You see, the Sumerians were already around talking about the Anunnaki. Zoroastrianism was already around. The Hindu religion of Brahma and Krishna were already around. Billions of people have lived and died in the Americas and other places on the Western Hemisphere long before any Europeans came over there and brought Christianity. So your word has not always been around. It has vaguely been around for about 3,500 years, and then it's been pieced together as that time has gone on. Your New Testament didn't even come around until the early 100s. Before that, it wasn't even a thing. Buddhism has been around longer. The Tao has been around longer. So for you to claim the word has been around since the beginning is all part of your cognitive dissonance of trying to force your narrative onto everybody else. You really should study beyond your book. Then you may become approved.